Okay, so the last thing I really want to review with you, as well as introduce a little bit of new material, are the zeros of a function. And so I graphed out a function right here, it's a little squiggly, and I marked in pink all the zeros. So the x-intercepts, or where the graph crosses the x-axis of a function, these x-intercepts are also known as the zeros. And when I have a polynomial function, of the degree of a certain degree, it can have at most the number of the degree real zeros. So I'm writing it with the letter n. So a polynomial function of the degree n can have at most n real zeros. So I wrote out an example. So 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus x plus 2. This is a third degree polynomial, if you remember from Unit 1, because the highest exponent in this polynomial is to the third power. And so it can have at most 3 real zeros. And when I say real zeros, I'm talking about not imaginary or irrational zeros. So we're not going to get into that, but real zeros is the topic that we're going to have. If I have an even degree polynomial, so if I have a polynomial to the fourth or the second, a quartic or a quadratic, it can have an even number of real zeros or no zeros at all. An odd degree polynomial has an odd number of zeros. And so, again, zeros are the x-intercepts of a function, so where the graph crosses the x-axis. And so, when I'm talking about finding the zeros, I'm talking about finding the solutions. And we did this a lot in the end of our first unit when we were factoring and then starting to solve quadratics. So in order to find the zeros, I have to find the solutions to my function. And so the solutions, I set y equal to